Oh, it says we are live. What's up, everyone? This is Joseph from Forbes Tech Reviews, back with another Team 100 stream on a Thursday night. I'm gonna introduce Rob. We are live. What's up, everyone? Whoa, I hit myself. Back with another Team 100. Is that me? On a
Yeah, that's you. I didn't do nothing yet.
Oh, that's me. I hear myself on my own computer. But introduce yourself, Rob.
What's up, everybody? Like Forbes said, my name is Rob Pouncey. I have a YouTube channel, RP3 Tech Reviews. Thanks for everybody coming in for another abbreviated version of Team 100 stream on this Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's everybody else? If y'all can find Alan from Phone Tech at Work, Leo, BG Tech Life, tell them that we're streaming. Send them over this way. That way we know they know we're streaming. So we have Six Lewis in the building. We have Nigel in the building. We have Tech for Your Needs in the building. And well, we had Tanner Does Tech in the building. He says, "Yo,
what up, Tanner?
What's up, y'all?" So, Rob, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, Forbes, we can talk about.
What's up, y'all?
So, uh-oh.
No, that was my phone now.
But we could talk about the fold debacle. I wouldn't call it a debacle, but it depends on who you talk to. One man's debacle is another man's beta tester.
Well, since we're talking about it, let me get your feelings on it. What do you feel about it? Like, what I mean, do you think Samsung should just say forget the pre-orders, cancel it?
Nah. To be honest with you, no. I mean, a lot of people say they should, but let me tell you why I think they shouldn't. Number one, for a techie, that phone will be a collector's item. The first one, everybody remember the first, what was that, T-Mobile Sidekick, and you remember, certain phones. And if folding is going to be the way of the future, then why not keep the first foldable phone to come out? If you're a collector and you're a techie, for an average consumer, I don't see any average consumer actually wanting this. But if there is one out there, they must have some kind of knowledge about tech for them to even want that phone, to even consider it, because $2,000, even us being a techie, is an outlandish price. But I don't know, man. The debacle, like I said, to me, I think they should go ahead and roll with it. It's no big deal.
No. You don't think it's gonna be a big problem when, say, all these pre-orders go out, people don't read the little message down there, starts peeling off that screen protector, and all that screens start going to hell?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Also, I forgot to bring this up. Android Authority did a video, and they said that in the box that they saw at the show, there was instructions telling people this is not a screen protector. Please do not peel. Then I think he said the ones that went out to the reviewers didn't have those instructions. So those who peeled it just peeled it. Now, some of the other phones had some defects, but from what I understand, I think it's maybe 4 or 5 phones that had the problem.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 problems. I think Alan's trying to join or something. But yeah, I mean, it looks like 2 or 3 of them peeled the screen protector off. Then one of them looked like they had
a notch,
like something underneath the display, and then the other one was just flickering on and off. Those 2 are the ones that concern. Peeling off the screen protector, that's just.
Well, it all depends on how fast Samsung handles it, and do they give them any problems. Like if Samsung said, "Hey, no problem, we're not going to say anything, just mail it to us," you know what I'm saying, and just literally take a loss from a profit standpoint when it comes to customer satisfaction, then it could be worth the problems that you may get. It could be. But if Samsung start acting like an ass and saying, you need to take a picture and we don't believe this, and start giving people problems, then they're asking for trouble.
And Tech Free needs a human error peeling the screen protector. Yeah, it's human error, but how long will that screen protector actually stay on there with regular use too, though?
Well, from what I understand, it's not supposed to be a screen protector.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a screen protector, but
yeah.
I
think it's part of the screen to help keep that fold in the middle from being so defined.
Oh, it could. I mean, I don't know the whole thing of it, but
I'm just
saying it looks like a screen protector that you could pull off.
Yeah.
How long will that actually hold before? I mean, how many folds do you have to do before that starts coming off anyway?
They said 200,000. And when we asked the people, when me and Alan was in CES, and we saw that foldable phone that Royale Fold number 80.
Only Android stud would code Galaxy Fold. What is this? Did we just read it?
Oh no!
Oh, his phone broke.
Oh shoot! Damn, man. My bad. My bad. Hold on. I think somebody did that, man. Hold on. We're gonna have to put hold it. All right. Private property. Get the hell out of here. Mess up my note. Damn it. What's up, man?
What's up?
Only Android stud comes in here like that, dude.
I gotta provide a little comic relief.
Only Leo could come into Leo. Introduce yourself really quick first, and then you could tell us how you feel.
Oh man, what's going on, man? Android stud here, jumping on the T100 stream. I'm at the job, but I'm gonna take a little break so I can come in here and talk about this Galaxy Fold that is such a hit, such a hit with the people. I guess I see.
Yeah. So how the whole problem everybody was having, bro?
What you think?
Man. I think it's an egg on Samsung's face, man. Unfortunately, I was kind of excited about it. I thought it was a little expensive, but I'm hoping they can get it fixed because I like people that try, different things, and I like Samsung going out on a limb and trying, because when I first saw it back when they announced it, I was like, wow, this could be an interesting device. I mean, it's kind of a novelty. I don't know how practical having that phone, every day and doing your thing, So, but, it's a shame. It's like LG and the G8 with the hand gestures. I thought that was kind of cool because they were doing something different and new. But I don't know. I don't know how they rectified. I don't know if them selling out of the Fold. Maybe they didn't sell out. Maybe they realized there was gonna be a problem. But I don't know. I think we got to see what happens in a couple weeks, and we'll go from there.
Do you think customer service makes a difference in you dealing with a beta phone? Do you think customer service?
I think so. I think Samsung will be able to. It's just, man, that's an expensive beta. Let me tell you. I mean, I know you're going to get your money back, or they're going to fix the problem. Right. I don't think you'll have an issue.
As long as they don't hassle you when you call them or tell them.
Yeah. Like, be like Google, because Google, you have a Pixel, and they're just like, yes, just send it in, or Apple, you just go to the Apple store and take care of it.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to, if they start giving you a hard time, which I don't think will be a problem. It's just. That's going to be interesting, man. I think it's, I just feel bad for Samsung. I mean, I don't feel too bad. They're still making billions of dollars, but it's a shame.
I want to shout out to Easy Computer Solutions and Nigel. What's up, guys? Sammy the Geek, Sean O,
Chano.
Tech for your needs. If he didn't call him out.
Yeah, I mean, I it is a $2,000 phone. I expect it to not have any problems, but I don't know. I mean, I was feeling all kind of different ways yesterday. I was trying to, in my mind, I was going to tweet and take up for Samsung. Then I thought about it. I'm like, no, forget Samsung. And then it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of messed up because I think something can get underneath that display, and I think a lot of people are going to have problems with that part of the. I don't care about peeling the display up like MKBHD did and that other guy did. You know, I don't remember who did that. That probably won't happen because they have the warning. You know, being a tech reviewer, they didn't have the warning there, and you see it like, oh, I can peel off the screen protector, no big deal. The scary part is the stuff underneath the display, like that one guy had like it looks like a clay thing, or I think somebody said it might have been clay, or it could have been like a dust. That's the scary part, you know, like I'm gonna spend $2,000, I'm gonna get something wrong with it, and then how is Samsung going to handle that?
All right. Shout out to Philly Jazzy Jeff real quick, who just jumped in. What's up, Philly? Jazzy Jeff.
That's the problem I'm worried about. The stuff that can get underneath in where it folds at is my biggest concern, and how Samsung is going to fix that, or you know, are they going to believe you, or are they going to replace it with no problem? You know, I think MKBH replacement unit in there, but that's MBK or whatever, MKBHD. He has 8 million subs or 9 million subs. They're going to replace his shit really quick.
Yeah.
Are they gonna replace Average Joe's shit that quick?
Right.
And now all these and you think all these carriers want all this trouble too, though? I mean, T-Mobile's have every shit starts breaking. You think T-Mobile wants to deal with this shit?
Well, it all depends. T-Mobile, I'm quite sure T-Mobile shouldn't get if the carriers can make the experience messed up. You know what I mean? Like if you went back to T-Mobile and you try to turn back in a phone, do you think they can mess that experience up if you got a problem with the fold? You know what I'm saying? Like giving you a heart. You know how sometimes certain, you know.
I mean, what happens if it's after 14 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you have to go through Samsung.
You know, and then you go through Samsung, and what did they give you all this trouble? And I don't know. I'm almost leaning like a couple other YouTubers said, like, hey, delay the shit. Try to figure out what's going on first, and then come out with it again. I don't know. I don't know if Samsung wants to take a gamble on this product and have the same shit happen with the Note 7.
But we're not talking about a massively produced phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how Maseratis have problems, mechanical problems, but that doesn't stop them from selling a lot of Maseratis.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I mean, because only a certain amount of people have them right now. You know, mostly big YouTubers and knuckleheads that started peeling off the screen protector. You know, I mean, come on, man, you dumbasses. I mean, it's just. But you know, I can see somebody's OCD. You know, like they have to take off everything, and you know how people get. You know, it's like just I don't know, man, but you know how it is.
What's up to Mr. Spencer Johnson for jumping in? He made a couple of good points. He said yes, the carrier can do it if they give you a hassle about it.
Right.
Jean Michael, Canada's Tech is in here.
Canada's Tech is in the building.
Sub-Zero. I just saw him up in there. What up, Sub-Zero, man? I gotta shout out Sub-Zero J Gaming.
Sub-Zero.
But I mean, almost going back to that. I think Samsung should almost cancel the pre-orders. Look, at least unless they can look at what happened to the phones that they have broken, besides the ones that peeled it off. I mean, we know what happened there. but the other 2 or 3 that broke, can they figure out what happened, and is there a way of fixing that before sending out these other ones?
Depends on how many they got in the pipeline to go out.
Or do they just take the chance and roll with it and say we deal with it when it happens?
Yeah, I just yeah, they're gonna have to do something. They may have to go back to the drawing board.
But if you think about it, 2 of them was a mistake trying to peel, and another 2 was the screen, like you said, having a nudge under it and it popped off. Everybody else who got it, Jaime Rivera, Mr. Mobile, all them guys are happy.
Yeah.
Unbox therapy.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder sometimes, like, if some people got the fold and they were trying to figure out a way to break it, you know,
right.
like slamming it, you know, like opening it up, and I don't know.
Well, Jerry Ray everything, he's gonna be the one that's gonna open it up.
Yeah, I want to see that. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Huawei one and the LG one.
Yeah,
I want to see what they bring to the table.
Well, they say now. I heard it. MKBHD just did a video, I think tonight. He said he think the Huawei phone will be is more scarier because the display folds outward.
Right.
It doesn't come in. You're not protecting it.
Right. So they were saying that. Yeah.
So that's what's even scarier situation.
Xiaomi's coming. Xiaomi's gonna have one too, right? Xiaomi.
Yeah. Well, Tanner Does Tech with the $5 super chat minus the penny for
Apple's trouble.
Apple's troubles there. We appreciate it, Tanner Does Tech.
Yes, sir.
Trust me, we appreciate it. Well, I appreciate it. I don't know about Leo and Rob, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That you're that penny, you are $1,999.99 away from a Galaxy Fold.
There you go. I only need, exactly right. Now, hey, but Xiaomi, if it folds outward, will that keep the dust from going inside of it, though?
Well, that's Huawei that fold outward.
Oh, Huawei. No, Huawei.
I don't know if Xiaomi is doing that. I don't know.
Maybe.
They have like a 3-way folding looking phone or something.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks smaller when you fold it than compared to the other ones.
Yeah. I just hope they don't have issues with it and then everybody's bashing it, because I don't know who said it, but as a techie or as a YouTuber that reviews phones, I want them to do good. I mean, I'm not a Samsung fanboy or nothing like that, but it's new technology. Why wouldn't we want it to do well? I don't want them to fail.
Right. Let me ask you this. Who decided that folding was the new way to do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think everybody's captivated by this display folding. And I mean, even somebody put on Twitter yesterday, and I retweeted it. The guy put a display that folds and it's breaking. What a surprise, like.
Right.
It's. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, that's some technology to bend a damn display, man.
I thought phones would get thinner, though. I would thought they would have went thinner.
Well, remember it went for a while. It was a smaller phone, and then it went to a bigger phone. Now it's more of a wider, foldable phone. Who knows where we go next?
What was kind of a cool phone that I saw, and I always go back to this in the movie, was an Iron Man 2 or 3, where he had that cell phone. It was so thin, it was literally transparent.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what they should go to, something like that. Very futuristic, transparent. Hey, let's chip in our money. Maybe we can come up with something.
They gave you an overhead display, kind of like how
a hologram.
Hologram display,
yeah. Remember when they had the iPhone tease rumor videos that was going to have a hologram? I think it was like the iPhone 6 or something.
Yeah.
And Apple still can't figure out the back of their camera yet.
Right.
Talking about a damn hologram. Come on.
You can't even make a charging pad. Oops.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn, Rob.
Damn, Rob.
Shout out
Coming
to
hard.
Eric. Shout out to Eric Drummond in the building. He said, "Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Jamin's got that trifold going on. Can't wait to see that. I think that's gonna be." He also said, "Here's the real question: would you rather they have done it the ZTE way or come up with their own way of doing it?"
I actually prefer the fold in the way they did it now, because ZTE had that black bar that looked like it was two phones connecting. That
it really was two phones connected.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like something you make in your garage, with tape.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was a joke. I mean, that phone did it ever go to retail?
Yeah, it did.
What, the ZTE?
Yeah, it did go.
Yeah. AT&T, right?
AT&T had it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I know a couple of YouTubers picked it up and really didn't do many videos about it.
Yeah, I heard Jay Will said he had it and he never did a video on it. I'm like, that's weird. Why would you have a phone and not? Well, I guess that has happened, but
okay. So, you know how LG has that rollable screen? What if you had a phone that rolls up or something like that? Came out and came out to something bigger or something.
You know what?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, but they need to optimize, and that probably won't come until Q, from what I heard, because Q is more optimized for foldable phones, Android Q. But name me a successful Android tablet besides a Samsung Tab 4, and that's not really successful.
No, I mean, just the early Nexus tablets were good, and the tabs, but that's it. They've all given up.
Yeah,
Google doesn't even make a tablet anymore, really.
So why are you making a phone that can turn into a tablet? Especially when none of the apps are that much optimized for it. Not all of them.
I mean, we have holes in our phone now, man. We have notches and stuff. So, I mean, all these companies kind of follow each other's, before the notch, it was, it's got to have an all bezel-less design. Everybody follows the crowd, It's just it's an industry. They start hearing secrets and they start jumping. Look at the pop-out cameras.
Yeah.
Now with the OnePlus 7 and the Oppo and the.
Now that Oppo shark fin is sweet.
Yeah, the Vivo. Yeah, the Vivo phones that have the pop-up. The Mi Mix 3 that had the slider camera. So, I mean, the only good thing about those cameras is that at least the selfies are going to look like rear camera selfies, because they could put hardware into those cameras where you can't really do that in a regular in-display camera. That's the one thing I did notice with some of those pop-up or slider type cameras in the front. But I don't know if I trust that pop-up stuff and to hold, to be able to last a long time.
Okay, Eric Drummond said, I'm not going to lie to fold this cool, but I'm more excited for the everybody for the A80.
That one's more. I think that would be more acceptable to fails and everything else, because that thing pops up and spins at the same time.
Yeah,
but I think that shit's gonna break. I mean, I'm excited about the fold because, I mean. Well, I think it's just cool right now because you can say, hey, look, I got a foldable phone.
Yeah.
And everybody be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Now, if I have a foldable phone and the screen breaks, then I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the hole for $2,000. But
I think when you do see it from the videos I saw on YouTube, the stuff that I like is the interaction of some of the YouTubers showing a total stranger the phone, because they're like what, and they're kind of not freaked out, but they're kind of wow, we've come this far,
yeah.
I mean, we could be curing cancer and stuff, but we're talking about foldable displays like it's something important, or but But
let's not talk about the cancer part because I believe they got cures for that, but the government just that's a whole different story.
I'm with you. I'm with you, bro.
That's a whole different story.
I think that's a whole thing there, but I got you on that.
Trust me.
I'm with you on that. I know that.
But I mean, I want the foldable phones to win. I don't know, as a YouTuber, I could recommend people to spend $2,000.
No, I would never recommend anybody getting a fold.
No.
Even if I had it.
I think they should have made it so that it was $1,000 or pushing maybe 12, because that's what you're spending for anyway on a 256 gigabyte iPhone XS or a Samsung Galaxy S10.
Well, I heard a YouTuber try to justify it by saying if you pay $1,500 for the top of the line iPhone, that's only
$500 more dollars.
$500 more bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it. The tax alone on $2,000 is $120. That's a damn smartphone right there, bro.
Right.
I mean, you're 1/3 of the way from buying a Poco phone just on the tax. So think about it. I
could buy a nice iMac for that.
You imagine, Rob. You imagine going home. You imagine going to your mom's house, walking in, getting something to eat. Hey, Mom. Show her the phone, and she says, "Oh, that's nice. How much was that? $2,100." She'll be like, "Boy, are you out your mind? Get out my house." She'll be like, "Go, leave right now.
Right,
get the hell out my house.
Right.
I didn't raise no fool,
Right.
So, I think it's too much, man. I mean, we were getting upset about $1,000. Now.
They didn't give us a chance to adjust to the $1,000. We haven't gotten over that.
No, I don't think so. it's a what do they call it? A niche product or a niche?
Yeah,
it's a niche product, man. I don't see myself bringing it to the channel unless Samsung sends me one, or Xiaomi, or LG, or Huawei. But I definitely wouldn't recommend somebody buy it. It's too much money, man. I mean, I barely have an iPad. That thing cost me $600.
Right.
But I edit all my YouTube videos on it, so I get, I get value out of it.
I'm thinking like I could buy me a top of the line PC laptop and still save money, and that would help me more than that Galaxy Fold would ever do.
Yeah.
The only way I would get it if it's on T-Mobile Jump on demand, nothing down, and it's like, we'll say $66 a month. I'll get it for a month and jump the shit to something else, and just use it for that month and just jump it. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't. The other way would be just to have that phone and say, forget YouTube, sell all my other phones, and just keep that phone and just live my happy life and pay the $60, $80 a month on it and call it quits. But that's the only way I would do it. Jump on demand, nothing down. I'll use it for 30 days, pay my $60 or $80 a month, and just jump it. I would jump it to anything just to get out the deal again.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I mean, for $2,000. Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying shout out to Big John Tech Reviews. He said his girlfriend said if he wanted to fold, he need to go fold some laundry.
I'll tell you what, for $2,000, you could buy an iPhone XR, a Samsung Galaxy S10e, and a laptop, and you'd be good.
Yeah,
you'd be good.
I mean, you could buy iPhone 10R and a iPad Pro for $2,000 and be good.
And be better than good. I mean, you'd be. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean,
if you want the fold and everything and experience, you just take some Velcro and Velcro the two together, and then when you want the tablet, you just flip it over, and that's your fold.
Yeah, I think the thing that's a little deceptive about the fold that I noticed is that when everyone opens it. It's impressive.
Oh, it is.
But when it's folded, everybody can't wait to just unfold it. So in my mind, just get a tablet or an iPad or Chrome Pixel or and then have a phone. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
let me ask you a question.
There's no transition to have that phone. There's no reason to have it.
Right.
Really,
Let me ask you a question. What's more impressive? Did you see that phone Flossy had, that Vivo one where you could flip it to the back and the screen will flip with you?
See, that's pretty. That makes more sense to me than the fold, but I still want the. I don't know. I guess I'm a nerd and I want the fold just to say, hey, I have a foldable phone. But then that Nubia phone was pretty cool with the screen on the back.
Yeah, the Nubia had it too.
Or whatever phone that Vivo phone he had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Nubia from it's a subsidiary of
GT, right?
I think so. They got a reversible phone, 750 on the back, but I think the front was a quad HD, the regular screen.
Now, will everybody laugh at the LG case that they're coming out with the V50? when you can just slap that case on there and have the two screens to multitask. Hey, at least you know the screen's not going to break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but also though that Nubia one that could flip from back to front, $650.
Damn, boy, that's a T right there, boy.
I think it's on Amazon. Let me double check.
All right, boys. Well, I gotta get back to work.
All right, man. Have fun editing, and
I appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta edit the Sixers Nets highlights now. It just ended.
Yeah,
Sixers won.
Yeah, I got it over here looking at it off the side.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. And where's Alan at? Alan, this one's for you right here, baby. Much love to you, dog. I love you. All right, man. I'll catch you guys later. I'll be jumping in the chat a little later.
All right, later.
All right, dude.
Cool, man. Right.
Later.
Right.
I went to go check on that Nubio. Now they got that Vivo next. Let me see here with the reversible one. And they got that on Amazon. It only has an 845 Snapdragon, a night vision screen fingerprint, 128 internal, 7. Hold up, the exact price, $780.
Not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
But does it have a U.S. warranty though?
Give me 1 second here. I think it has. The item is only available through a third-party seller, so no.
No.
Nope. I don't see no Square. Nothing like that. But it has a lot of bands.
Yeah. So with that, you're still taking a chance though, because if something breaks, no warranty.
Yeah.
Now Eric Drummond said, "Yeah, but was the Jump program? Don't you need like 50% off? Not on the Jump on demand, Eric. You can jump whenever you like. You don't have to worry about having half the phone paid off or anything. You could jump, I think, every 30 days.
If you got that program, as long as you don't change nothing to it or make any kind of changes, but they will easily move you out of one program and into another without you knowing about it. Because I had kept one phone to the point where I just decided to pay it off, and it moved me out of that quick jump on demand, the one that they have for every 30 days, and moved me to once a year deal.
Oh, really? Damn. Yeah. Now they don't offer the jump on demand to new customers either.
Yeah, not anymore.
And I love. Hey, I know we talked about this off air, but they like, oh, you can't move the jump on demand from one line to the other. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to do something with the LG G8, and the lady was trying to help me out. She goes, I just moved the jump on demand to your other line. I'm like, I thought y'all couldn't do that. And she goes, well, it's done. And I'm like, oh, good. That's great, because now I could close off my other line.
Right.
So they actually did it when they said they couldn't do it. So
somebody on the phone probably didn't know about it. They were trying to maybe pressure you into something else.
Now, breaking news though. I don't know if you've seen that tweet earlier from Whitestone Dome.
Mm-hmm.
Brought up the iPhone 11.
Mm-hmm.
How they have it looks like they have the 3 cameras in the back. It looks like a Huawei wannabe but it's on the top corner.
Right.
That's kind of crazy looking though. Looks like all 3. It looks like they're still going to have the notch. Maybe I think that's the notch at the top.
Uh-huh.
Which, you know, Apple staying like LG, they don't want to go away from the notch. You know, so well, I guess we can get in that too. Let's see what the comments are saying. I don't know why my phone jumped off. Big Dog is in the building. Big Dog is getting the LG G8 ThinQ really soon. And I know Big Dog has the Mate 20 Pro, I think, or the Mate 20X, and I know he loves it. Big John Tech Review says, I use Cricket and I buy all the unlocked phones. Whoa, Big Dog. Whoa, Big Dog. Whoa. Hey, now I need $1,950 for my Galaxy Fold. Super chat is wide open, y'all.
Help folks get to $1,900.
I need $1,900 for the Galaxy Fold.
He had to pay the rest.
Mate 20X for the win. Yeah, so Big Dog has a Mate 20X.
That's the longest I think I heard of him staying with a phone. Because usually by now we would have heard that he got rid of it.
He likes to make 20X. He keeps he used to keep an iPhone pretty long too.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I think he's picking up the LG G8 ThinQ. Sean O said the Galaxy flop.
Sean don't give nobody any slack. He demands perfection out the door.
Yeah, he does. Unless it's HTC.
Uh-oh.
he gives HTC some leave room. But OnePlus 7 Pro. What are we going to pick up that device, Rob?
Rick, you got any stats in front of you?
No, but I can get them.
Yeah, get the stats. Bring it. Talk about the phone with some stats.
I will give you some stats, buddy. Hold on. OnePlus 7. No, there's going to be 2. I think they're going to be the OnePlus 7 and the OnePlus 7 Pro. I think the OnePlus 7 Pro is going to be, a little bit more. I think that's their way of going into a high price frame, like you was mentioning last week.
Mm-hmm.
But the OnePlus is supposed to have a 90 hertz refresh rate on the OnePlus 7, a HD plus display. I don't know why I don't have any notifications. And shout out to AndroidCentral.com. This is where I'm getting the information from.
Okay.
A 4,000 milliamp hour battery.
Right.
With 30-watt warp charge, stereo speakers.
Woo.
3 cameras in the back. A primary sensor joined by a telephoto and a wide-angle lens, which is everybody doing. That's what everybody's doing that now.
I wish we had an idea of what it's going to cost.
They don't have anything about cost. They don't even say. They say it's rumored to be unveiled on May 14th. So that's less than a month away.
Yeah.
It could be a late birthday present for me.
I don't know, man. That Pro, I still think they playing games with us with that Pro. And what I mean, I think they're trying to see if they can get away with if that phone is like $800 or $900, man. They're trying to see if they can get away with an $800 or $900 phone, because they were always known as the budget, like the flagship slayer, the flagship killer, and that's what they lived by for so long. And now they're trying to ease up into being an actual flagship. So who knows? I don't put anything past these companies, because if they can get away with selling that phone for a big high price, then they may eliminate one of their lower end phones and just have, a 128 coming in at almost 600 or whatever, and this Pro at $899 or whatever.
You think they're still gonna be on T-Mobile?
I don't know. If it is, I ain't getting it.
I think I would get it if it's on T-Mobile. I think I'd I'd get rid of my S10 Plus and jump over there. Or if my Galaxy Fold, if the Fold comes out, if I can get my Fold on my jump. Nah, I'll probably never get the Fold in my lifetime.
I got the last year not last year. I got the 6T on jump, and I didn't like it. I don't like it being on jump. It just seemed like it seems weird having a OnePlus on T-Mobile. I mean, just being bought from T-Mobile and with the T-Mobile boot up and all of that.
That's a good point. Never thought of it that way. Because usually when you have OnePlus, you have the OnePlus logo and startup and
yeah. And then you don't get updates as fast. You got to go through the carrier.
Yeah, that's another point too. But I thought T-Mobile was updating pretty quick.
I've been seeing people get updates, and I haven't. Well, I need to turn mine on. I actually got it off. I haven't had it on in a minute.
Well, if you don't turn it on, you're not gonna get any updates, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've been messing around with some other phones, and you know what I want to ask you that. I don't know, this blasphemy to bring this Yumi Digi
up. No, what about it?
The Z3 Pro.
Yeah, I never
received it yet.
I never received it yet, and talking to other people, and now it's like they already moved on.
Yeah.
To like this power phone now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, and I seen an unboxing today that said the cameras are not all what they need to be, even on the S3 Pro.
Oh, okay.
And I was looking somewhere too on the S3 because it's $299 on Amazon. They say they will have it in stock on the 18th of April, but it doesn't even shoot at $299. It doesn't shoot in 4K.
Wow.
Which I don't know where that phone is at now.
I got a new mobile that's shooting 4K.
Your new mobile shoots in 4K? I don't shoot in 4K.
The 3 Plus? No, the 3 Plus shooting 4K?
No.
Oh, I thought it did. Think about something else.
My Moto G7 does.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my my Moto Play.
Big Dog said T-Mobile 6T is slow on updates. I won't buy from T-Mobile again.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Yeah, so I mean that's the biggest thing with Yumi Digi. The cameras are not up to par.
Not at all.
And that's what I mean. Overall, the phone is great. I love my battery life on my Yumi Digi, but they said even with the S3 Pro, the cameras are not better than what you can get from the F1.
Oh yeah.
Which is $100 cheaper.
Right.
Oh, about $80 cheaper though. But that's the problem with Yumi Digi. They just seem like they're moving on, and I don't know. It's time to see. I mean, I had a great experience with the F1.
Yeah, me too. I like it. That F1 is nice.
I still have it. Oh, that's my Moto. I don't know if my Moto's charged though. Man, it's dead. My Moto's dead. But this is a good phone. I like my Moto G7. Somewhere. Let's see.
I've been using actually my PureView as my work phone.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that?
I like it, man. It gets I got a Cricket Sim in there, and I work in a large building, and the one thing, and I'm surrounded by machinery and stuff. The one thing I noticed between T-Mobile and Cricket, the Cricket signal is better inside of a larger building than the T-Mobile.
Any day, like all day long, dude. Because I had when I had a job at Citibank, inside there, I would barely get any signal, and then somebody would have like AT&T or Cricket, and they'd be in the middle of the building with. I'm like, how do you get service? Like it's AT&T. I'm like, oh, I would have to walk closer to the window or step outside.
Yeah,
to get service.
Even with that new quote unquote 600 megahertz signal that's supposed to be good for being in buildings and rural areas, it still sucks.
And we're talking about 5G right now too.
Right.
We still can't get 4G LTE right.
Right. You can't even master 4G, and you talking about running 5G across the country. Get out of here with that mess.
But Big John Tech Review said all my unlocked phones I buy never have problems with getting updates quick.
Yeah.
Don't have to go through the carrier. Well, I mean, yeah, you get an unlocked phone, it usually updates pretty quick though, but
yeah, that like I said, that T-Mobile OnePlus 6T, man, the updates are slow.
I mean, if it comes out the Pro, if it's $899, I think I'm gonna jump it. I don't feel like coming out $900 out of my pocket. I just jump it, and hopefully they don't make me put money down on it, and I just use that until something else comes out too.
Well, what they're putting on the phone, to me, I will hope they can keep it under 800.
Yeah, but you never know. Because I think, like you said, they may be testing the water to see how much they can get with it.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about a 90 fresh rate, a quad HD display they never had before, 3 cameras in the back, the pop-up selfie, a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. I still don't think they're gonna have wireless charging in it, and definitely not gonna be waterproof with the pop-up camera though. So those are the two things. So maybe they can do. Knowing them, they probably do like $799 or something.
No, okay.
I don't know. Where's my G8? My G8's right here. I'm reading the comments off of it. Look at that. Woo! Damn, look at that. That is a sexy beast right here.
Yeah, that is an exception to the rule, though. He said the Unlock Note 9 was the last to get the updates. All the carriers got the Pi before the Unlock one did.
That is true. Most Unlock phones give updates quicker, but I don't know what happened with the Galaxy. And yes, the hand gestures really work, or the hand ID, it works quick. Works really good too.
You look like you're the only one who's been successful with it.
Everybody can do that. Everybody know. Like Jay Will has it. Tony P. You've seen Tony P's video. Boss. Boss. Your hands are wet or your thumb is wet. Boss.
That was actually funny.
So I'm not the only one that have. It works, dude. Now the hand gestures are weird because I was sitting at Popeyes the other day doing it, and I'm like, if people looking at me, I'm gonna just show off anyway. Started playing music. Hey, Tanner said that red is dope. Forbes, I know. But what other phone is coming out, Rob, that you're thinking about? Oh, what about the Pixel? What about the news? Have you seen anything about the new Pixels? Like that 3A or 3XL or I don't.
The 3A and 3, them cheaper ones. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Do I want? I'd rather have the more feature rich one. Than
the cameras are supposed to be the same though.
Oh, they are?
At least that's what I was reading somewhere today, that the cameras are supposed to be the same, but it's just made out of cheaper material. You're supposed to have the same rear camera. I don't know about the front. It's supposed to have the same rear cameras. Let's see. Pixel. Pixel 3, 3A, I think it's called.
Shout out to Technically T. What's up, man? YS in the building. I mean, I don't know, man. The Pixel, I'm glad they improved the look of it. Because that's always been a weak point with Google is the way they design their phones. I mean, functionality, their cameras have always been on point. They pretty much set the bar for everybody else to catch up, depending on how you like your pictures taken. But the things they're able to do with the one camera, you have to give them credit for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You may, some people may like the saturation of a Samsung or the cool tones of a G8. But for some reason, Google just consistently give you better pictures.
Yeah. Now they said that the 3A XL is supposed to have a 6-inch 1080p screen, while the 3A is supposed to have a 5.6-inch display 1080p screen. It says that they hinted at May 7 reveal date. That's all they really have on. That's all they really have on it.
I wonder, would it be notches? Or are they done with the notches? I think they're doing the notches because they're doing the cutouts. The pinhole. Yeah.
I think these two phones have bezels.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they just have bezels.
Wow, okay.
You know how the Pixel, the small Pixel has the bigger bezels?
Yeah.
That's how these two look. They just big top and bottom bezels, like 2017 all over again, or 2016.
Now, is a 5.6-inch one, is that too small?
Me personally, I don't think I could.
I don't think I can deal with it.
I like bigger phones though. Like even this G8 the screen is big. It's just a small phone. Like when you compare it to my Galaxy S10 Plus, it's just small. But other people like the size though. But to me, I'm used to the big. Now I gotta tell you one thing: the OnePlus 7 Pro is a big phone because I got a case from a case company today, and it's a big. I think it's about the size of my Galaxy S10 Plus, to be honest.
Wow.
Because the case is pretty. I'm gonna bring. I have my S10 charging upstairs, but I'm gonna bring it down and take a picture with it by the OnePlus. I could do a video, huh? Like, hey, look at the OnePlus 7. Breaking news: OnePlus 7 Pro. But yeah. So without calling out the case, I don't know the case company because I don't know why they sending them out, but they hit me up and said, "Oh, you getting it?" I'm like, I don't know if I'm really getting it, but send me the case anyway because I want to have it.
Dang.
But the OnePlus 7 Pro is going to be a big phone.
Oh, okay.
And that's, I mean, I could not do a 5.6-inch screen.
5.6.
Yeah. No.
And then there ain't the new iPhone SE or XE or whatever it is supposed to be like a 5.4, I think.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But people like those. I mean, that's the thing. People like those smaller phones, though.
Didn't the Note start off as what was the size the first Note started in? 5.2 or 5.4?
Yeah, 5.2 but it was big though back then though.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's just amazing how when you look at the first the size of the first Note, and now we call that small.
0.1-inch screen small.
Right.
Just think about that statement. Like what you're really saying is, it's not really a small phone. If you think about it, it's not. But people like smaller phones. I mean, Alan has a regular Pixel. He loves it. I think Jay Will has a smaller Pixel. He loves it. Technical T has the S10e, and he loves the size of that phone.
Yeah.
So people like the smaller form factor, but I want my phone bigger.
Yeah.
But people are liking it. So the 5.6 might be good for a lot of people, though. I don't know. I just don't know if anybody's gonna buy a dummy down version of a Pixel though. I mean, will they or will they not? That's the question.
Right. Big John he said that he said back then 5.2 it was big because everything else was 4.7 inches. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, think about the first iPhones. You know, shit. What was the size of the iPhone 6? The iPhone 6 was like 4.8 or something, 4.9 or something.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And that's only a couple years old now too. And now, like I said, I just call a 6.1 inch screen small. You know.
Yeah, it got really weird.
But now the thing too, though, is a 6.1 inch screen is not small. The form factor they can put the display in with the less bezels makes it really small.
Right. So when the phone was 4.7, was that the display with the bezels?
Yeah. Well, that's just a display, not counting the bezels.
Oh, okay.
You know? Not counting the bezels. The bezels are extra.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So, are you gonna get the new iPhone 11 based off the leaks?
Nope.
No.
Nope. They helped me with my decision this year.
You don't like that quad square looking display?
Yep. Nope. Gonna be Note 10 and Pixel this year.
Maybe I can get a Pixel though. Maybe I can do a Pixel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't feel like coming out of pocket for a Pixel for like $800 or $900. That's my biggest problem.
But it's worth it.
It's I don't know. Is it worth it though?
Yeah, if you like Android.
I think everybody overhypes the Pixel and their damn cameras though, but
like I said, the hype machine is real.
The hype machine is real.
Yeah. They talk about the size of the phone.
Eric Drummond said 5.5 inches is actually my favorite screen size, so they can make it bezel-less. It would be all. See, I told you, people like the smaller. I mean, a 5. Just imagine a 5.5 inch screen like on the LG body, like with the notch or something. The phone would be tiny. It would be like this. It would look like this to me.
Yeah.
I wish I don't even use this poor little phone anymore. I forgot what this is called. I don't know. What is this called? I don't know what this is called. But yeah, I don't know. I like the bigger screens.
Yeah, Jason Gill said OnePlus was 5.5. Big John said he was on a 5.8 inch screen for the longest, but now he had to go with the 6.0 or higher. Drummond says 5.5 is actually his favorite screen size. So they can make it.
YS wants to know where's your LG G8 thing too.
YS, I am not getting an LG G8 thing Q.
Oh, come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. You don't want watch. Let's see. I probably won't be able to do it on camera. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Bam.
Whoa.
Oh, that thing's bright as hell. Look. See the screen so bright? Let's see if I can actually do this. Trying to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, bam. I got to look at. Ooh, boy, it's quick.
Nah, I'm passing on the G8 YS, man. Even though they got it at a good price on T-Mobile.
Come on, dude, you need it. You need the G8. You can jump. You had the 6T, don't you?
Huh?
You had the 6T, don't you?
Yeah.
Jump the 6T to the G8. You can get the G8 for $300.
Yeah, I don't want it.
$320, Rob.
Don't want it.
$320, Rob, for a flagship phone with the 855 processor, 128 gigs, 6 gigs of RAM, cameras that compete with the S10 series.
Nah.
You have hand-eye high D, boy, man.
That's
Come on,
right.
you can unlock your phone with your hands, bro.
I know. I can unlock every phone with my hand.
No, that's your thumbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out to my Project 13. He told me don't feel bad because he's not getting one either.
My Project 13's in the building. He's loving his Galaxy S10 Plus right now.
Me too.
We got to get him over to the LG. Look, I have it right here. And I know Android Stud just made an update with the fingerprint scanner, and every time I try it on camera, it doesn't work. It tells me no match.
Big House at Fourth is selling at G8. Yeah, he really selling it all right.
Look at wait, hold on. Let me take the case off again.
Here we go.
Shout out to Spigen, by the way, Spigen. Look at that. That phone is sexy. Hold on. Let's see. Compared to man, look at that. Which one do you want? Look at that. The G8 just looks sexy. They both actually look pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. They both look pretty good.
Wow.
Hey, look, Phone Tech at Work says the G8 is a solid device.
It is. I'm not bashing it. It is. It's a very good device. I just don't want it.
You just don't want it? I can't force you to want it. My Project 13 said I had enough LG devices and they're great, but the G8 just has an area that I'm not going to utilize, so it's not worth jumping over to. I respect that. I mean, the G8 is not for everybody, and I mean, as a tech review, you gotta have I could get any phone I want and try to review it, but if I don't feel it, I don't want it, then my review would be like, this is the Nokia Pro review. Look at it. It's a great phone. You know? So you gotta have that. I mean, if you're gonna review a phone, you have to have the need to want it, you know, or you're gonna sound boring and it's just not gonna be like, hey, look at the cameras on this phone. Don't it look great?
Right.
You know, and so I understand that. I mean, the G8 is not for everybody.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
It's really not.
But I mean, I like it. I just, you know what the thing with me with the G8 is when I get in the beginning, when I get past the honeymoon period, I really start paying attention to how small the phone is. And it kind of started throwing me off.
He kind of dropped off, bro.
Oh, I realized how after I get over the honeymoon period with the G8, the one thing I noticed I really started paying attention to is how small the phone is. So it's a smaller phone. So I don't know.
It really is a smaller phone. I mean, no lie. Especially when you're playing with the Galaxy S10 Plus all the time.
Yeah,
it's a small phone. And to be honest, my OnePlus, but the OnePlus 7 may be taller than the Galaxy phone by looking at what I'm seeing from the LG. You know.
Wow.
My Project 13 said, I'm sure it is, but take away the air gestures and it's just another great smartphone, and I already have a few of those. But he does have LG. He still has his V20 that he rocks out with though, which is a great phone.
Yeah, that V20 is really, really reliable.
Yeah, and the thing with LG though, I can put it on Pro mode and do videos with it though. YouTube videos. Now, like I was talking to Tanner the other day, I can do the same thing with the S10 Plus, but I have to work a lot harder with it so it doesn't do the focus popping or focus hunting. You have to have the lights the right way and maybe turn off one light and use the other one, and so that's the biggest thing for me. Let's see. YS says, wait. Oh, my Project 13. I support all of y'all that have the G8. Thank you for your awesome reviews. You're definitely getting the job done and making a lot of your happy. That's what it's all about. There you go. Doing what you love, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mendel Alvarado. He said he agrees about the G8. Welcome to the stream, man. I don't think I've ever seen you on our stream. Big John Tech Review said S10 Plus.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you good, man. So, Rob, the phones you're gonna get are not gonna pick up anything between the iPhone 10.
OnePlus 7 might be the Pro. After that, I'm actually thinking about getting the A80 over the OnePlus.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's an interesting phone to me. With that slide up back and the flip camera.
Yeah.
It's an interesting phone to me.
It's different.
Yeah.
I mean, which is a good thing. I mean, like we talked about the Fold, we all want the Fold to do. I want the Fold to do well because it's different than what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
And the A80. Now the only thing with A80, do you have to import that shit over here, and will it have the bands?
I don't know. I'm investigating that, but it's supposed to be out. I think it's the next. When is it? In May sometime? I'm not sure. But it's just an interesting phone, and I think it'll get some views on the channel. It'll get a lot of people interested in it, and it just seemed like it'll be something different than your standard, phone. Only thing is that it does have a is it a 637 Snapdragon? I'm not sure internals, but it better not cost like a flagship. Put it like that.
Well, it's Samsung, so they might actually cost something. Now, Big Dog said he's getting the G8. The biggest thing that Big Dog's going to hate about it is the form factor. Big Dog likes big phones, so he's going to say the G8 is a very small phone. He probably will like the cameras. He's going to love the wide angle because he likes taking pictures of his cute grandkids at his nice pool and everything. But he's going to say the G8 is a small phone, especially coming from the Mate 20X.
Oh, man, you ain't really deal with that. Oh, my God. Really? Don't do that to yourself. You're going to give yourself a hand cramp.
So that's the biggest thing Big Dog's going to complain about is the size of the phone, especially coming from the Mate 20X.
So here's the specs on the A80. A 6.7-inch 1080. 148 megapixel. 8 gigs of RAM with a Snapdragon 730. 3700 milliamp battery. It has that triple camera, so you got the 48 megapixel at f2.0, 8 megapixel at the 2.2 aperture, and then you got a 3D camera. It does 4K at 30 frames and 1080 at 30 frames. And it does have the fingerprint under the display.
That's definitely going to cost like, say, $750.
Well, here's the interesting part. It's 650 euros. So
how much?
650 in euros.
So that's at least $7 something. Because you get $1 something for every euro. I believe. I think it's $1.20 something for each euro. So.
Yep, $730. $730.39 American.
Is that worth $730?
Ooh, don't know. It has Dolby Atmos.
I mean, if you get the phone, you like it, then yeah, it's worth $730. But
and it's got Android Pie with the One UI on there.
It just depends on how the cameras are, though. Because everything else sounds good. I mean, I don't know. I never had a phone with a Snapdragon. I don't ever even heard a phone with a Snapdragon 730.
Me either.
I never knew they had a Snapdragon 730 processor, to be honest. I knew they had the 710, but not the. I don't know what the 730 is. But you shouldn't have any problems with the experience of the phone. It's just how the cameras, how's the battery life, how's the speaker. and everything else. And will that pop up, flip up thing work? And how long will it last?
And no expandable storage.
What?
No card slot. 128 gigs of storage.
I mean, that's not a big deal for me because 128 gigs is enough. I don't download movies. You don't have to download porn anymore because you have all those websites for free. So 128 gigs work for me. I don't know about y'all, but I have one memory card.
Now the pixel density for that screen, because it's a huge screen, I don't expect that screen to look good either, because it's a 393 pixels per inch on a 6.7 inch frame.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that display is going to look.
That would be. I think you should get it, and then for you, man.
It all depends how hard it is to get it in from importing it.
Yeah, and how much it's going to cost.
Yeah. Is it worth it?
That is true. That is very true. But you can always, you know who's going to have it, and I mean they have a good warranty too, and they're really cool. Is that guy from a guy on eBay? Is probably going to have that phone.
Yeah.
He usually has all the phones at a reasonable price, and I mean he's a really cool guy. At least a couple times I used him before.
Right.
See, I think I bought the U Ultra, or I bought the wrong color or something, and he returned it with no problem, and I reordered it and had no problem getting it back.
I mean, it's cool to have somebody reliable like that. So
yeah, I mean, you should, if you look in, that would probably be my go-to place if I ever want to get an import, unless I knew somebody else that used somebody else on there, because I don't trust anybody on eBay, because they just shady like that. But I know everybody uses that guy. He's in Texas too.
Wow.
And, he's pretty reliable. So I mean, I would love to see that on your channel, Rob. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but
yeah, I'm interested in it. So I don't know. I'll see how it goes. If it's in a way where, if it's set up in a way where I can get it easier without too many problems, I'll try to get it.
Oh, what about the Xperia 1 from Sony?
That's kind of expensive, ain't it?
$999 for a 4K screen. I don't know. I think I want that one even after my other Sony phone. Wait, I haven't used that damn Sony phone in a couple of weeks. I mean, a couple of days. Well, at least a week. Damn, I'm getting like easy. I got phones everywhere on my table back here. I need to start selling them off, man.
Right.
I'm about to put them on Swapper so I can get me the fold. Mandel Alvarado said, "What do you guys think of the mid-range pixels like the 3A coming out? Forehead and chin are huge. Why do they even make them?"
Yeah,
we talked about that earlier. I don't know why they're making it. I don't know. They looking to undercut themselves and go into the mid-range market.
Everybody want to make a competitor to the iPhone XR.
That's a good point too. Never thought about that.
Everybody get this little. I mean, I hate to say this about Android, but some of these carriers, man, just get this Apple like obsession that they got to compete with them on every level.
Yeah.
They ain't got to compete with Apple on every level. Just make what you like to make. Quit trying to come up with a budget phone that puts you in a position to be criticized. Why even put yourself in a position to be criticized? Do what you do best.
That's true.
Yeah. And to me, that's all they're doing, because if them budget phones don't even if they don't do what they're supposed to do, all you're gonna do is have people just rip you for no reason when you could have just did what you know. Just come with the smaller phone and the larger phone like you've been doing for the last couple of years and leave it alone.
But if you're catching on the replay, shout out to the replay crew. By the way, my Project 13 said the one thing I want to say, foldable devices, is that we do want this tech to succeed and become reliable going forward. And Big House Production says, facts, Rob. My project said good night to y'all. Yeah, we're about to cut out of here ourselves in about 5 minutes or so. We're about to wrap this up. But I just want, before we wrap it up, I just want to show y'all something very interesting by myself. I'm going to share my screen. Shout out to, let's see, I don't know if that's how you share your screen or not, but, oh, no, screen share. How do you share?
Is it working?
I don't know. Tire screen, application window. I want to shout out everybody in the chat. If you want to support your favorite Cajun YouTuber, you can actually do that now with Amazon t-shirts. Look at that. Forbes Tech Reviews t-shirts right here on Amazon. Bam. For $19. And actually, let me go into here and see. I'll bring this up. Bam. I have different colors. I have blue. I have red. Look at that. Bam. Forbes Tech Reviews. Check them out on Amazon. I will have the links in the description. Also, I don't have nothing ready for, look at that Bam Nation camo. Look at this camo right here, y'all. That's pretty fire right there. Look at that teal and green. Shout out to the Bam Nation. I don't have them eligible in UK yet. They won't let me do the Bam Nation in UK. But if you want to pick them up, I will have the links in the description. Support your favorite YouTuber, Cajun YouTuber, by the way. And Rob, if you want to go ahead and we can end the stream now. If you want to shout out your channel, tell them where we can find you at and everything else, man.
All right, everybody. Again, my name is Rob Pouncey. You can find me at RP3 Tech Reviews, where I'm going to continue some of my coverage on Samsung. And so I got some case videos coming up. And I'm going to do a couple of videos on the GoodLock application. So be on the lookout for some of those videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at RP3_Tech Reviews. And on Twitter at RP Roman numeral 3 Tech. I've been thinking about changing that and putting the real number 3 under there. So if I do that, I'll let you guys know. I think that RP3 was taken, so I may have to throw an underscore in there, and I hate doing that. But that's pretty much it, everybody. That's where you can find me at social media wise.
All right, everyone. This is Joseph. You're on my channel, but you can follow me on Twitter at Forbes Reviews. Become part of the Bam Nation. Shout out to Leo, Android Stud in the building. Thank you for coming by. Shout out to other Team 100 members. Alan from Phone Tech at Work. My Project 13. Tech Gentleman. Eric Kelly, and then also BG Tech Life. Check out their channels. I will have the links in the description. Follow me on Facebook at Forbes Tech Reviews. ForbesTechReviews.com is coming up too. Stay tuned for that. And like I said, check out my shirts on Amazon. It's been fun. Episode number 80. Peace. We out of here, y'all.